focusing on channel John West, and welcome to my final episode of my Xcom Enemy Unknown adventure. Now, yes, just wondering what I was doing there. The reason I know this is my final episode is because I recorded this already, and the audio did not record, so I'm recording it again. Well, the audio again, that is. But yes, oh, here's an interesting thing. The end of the last video, I did start recording a new video, and it crashed halfway through. And then afterwards, I didn't die. I died. I did not die. I did die. I successfully died when I was trying to successfully not die. Anyway, the long and short of that is that I played all the way up to these mechs, because I couldn't be bothered to record it all over again. Unfortunately, yes. I get to name this video final, which I don't normally do, which is nice. People will be like, wow, he actually finished the series. How long did it take me to finish this series? About a year. I would have done it in like 2 months, but for some reason I just took the rest of the year off. I'm getting really, really lucky against these mechs with their misses against me. But yes, I did lose, and so I loaded it again. But that video did not record anyway. Basically, I went a bit too far with Buffy. You lose immediately if she dies, and she was the first to die, basically. But yes, gotta love that snapshot. Gotta love the plasma rifle. I can tell you, as I'm recording the audio to this, I have started an Enemy Within adventure. I'm actually about 25 videos in. I'm just so behind on uploading and doing the audio to this that it's a bit weird. It's kind of jumping back and forwards in time. Because the plan is to do the Long War mod, which I'm not going to do until after I've finished Enemy Within. And of course, wow, that's an entire series after this. But yeah, obviously these made me incredibly nervous at the time, so I'm just trying to whittle them down, trying not to go forwards too much. Obviously, I rely on the snipers first, because they're the most reliable, the snipers, especially with those plasma rifles. God damn, they're strong. But obviously I'm cycling through, trying to see if there's anything available, see if I can kill it, because it can kill me. If it gets a good shot off. That's a nice shot there by the Canadian. I assume it's Christian Slater. I won the game with Christian Slater. It's such a betrayal to Stephen Dorff. And Dolph Lundgren, of course. I don't know how to pronounce his second name. There we go. Wonderful. So, I'll tell you something now, because I've heard this all before. I recorded, the first time I recorded this was a 40-minute video because I like watching the credits. Well, it's kind of a nice thing to do, isn't it? You see all the people who made the game for you, stuff like that. And of course, sometimes there's secret videos at the end. There isn't. And because I'm recording the audio again, I won't be recording the credits. That's why I'm telling you now. Because this is all time I'm wasting. And I am very behind on my video series. Of course, this will come up with 20 other videos, but I'm still behind. I'm supposed to be doing Watch Dogs as well. I've got a whiteboard with just like a list of 30 games. So I'm really, yeah, I really must record them. Been a bit busy recently, so I only just got around to recording the audio to this. This was done ages ago. This video, but I can't say I haven't enjoyed myself playing XCOM. It isn't quite the originals, but I can definitely see why all the decisions they made were made. If that makes any sense. A part of me will always want them to just to remake the original games, just with new graphics. And I know somebody tried that. Like, I think there's a mod out there which is basically that, and I'll go back and play it. No, I say that. I'll go back and play it, and it won't be like as good as I remember. But I've got Enemy Unknown, the original Enemy Unknown. I've got UFO Enemy Unknown on my Steam account, and I played that loads. And so it's not like it's been years since I played it. I didn't record it. I didn't think to record it at the time. Nowadays I can't play games, so I have to record them. It's become habit. It's kind of a curse, really, especially since no one's watching me. I'll take a sip. I've got apple and ginger. That's what it says on the carton. I'm not allowed to drink pop anymore. So I've replaced it with just exotic juices, which I'm sure is just as bad for me. So those dudes kind of scary. I do like the fact that you can see the outline, but miss. And she should be more forwards. Yeah, damn it indeed. Lucy Lawless. Oh, that's worrisome. So, she's flanked. I need to get him killed then. Now, I did attempt to make Enemy Within, which is the add-on pack, on the difficulty up from this, which would be Classic mode. But Classic and Iron mode, loads of people have probably recorded it online, but it's frustrating for me. You make one mistake and you're 4 videos in and suddenly it's a waste of series. And it's just so frustrating. I can do it. I know I can. You just have to be more patient. You just have to take your time. You know, well, not take your time. And you have to obviously have all the stuff calculated. When I play Enemy Within, you'll notice within 10 videos that I've not teched at all. And obviously, late in Classic, that's not a mistake you can afford to make. You have to do everything correctly. Well, actually, I'm assuming that's the one up from that you can't make those sorts of mistakes. But whatever, you know what I mean. I want to play Long War anyway, so Enemy Within doesn't need to be played on the hardest graphics. Hardest graphics? Hardest difficulty, John. But yeah, this is the room I've done before, obviously. I think it might be the boss room ahead as well, but I'm very slowly approaching. Well, there's still a guy there, so... And there's Buffy's got him.
Shot wide.
Yeah, bugger. Shot wide indeed. She's got double tap, John. John? Double tap? John? John? Oh, I've noticed. Okay. Headshot? Do the headshot. Yay.
He's down.
Fantastic. 19 damage. That was a critical hit. So, I think the next room might be the boss room. I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite remember. I've made about 24 videos. No, I don't know how many videos I've made. I can actually check. I'm not too far away from the thing. 17 videos been made after this. So, yes, I can't quite remember. There's also... What, John? What is there also? I don't know what there's also. Just do stuff on the screen, John. Move forwards and stuff. Oh, I guess I gotta make sure everyone's bulleted up and stuff. Give him bullets. Give him... Oh, I'll put him on Overwatch then. Whatever. Yes, so London's taken a lot of damage. Lucy Lawler's taken quite a bit as well. And everyone's a little bit more hurt than I was last time I was recording this. So, yeah, that didn't bode well. But obviously, we all know how this is going to end. Well, especially me, who told you how it was going to end. So, yeah, progressing forwards. Do the whole hunker down, because I'm too lazy to swap between pistols. Just generally getting in position. If I had editing skills, I mean, I know how to put the fast forward on. It's not the skills I'm lacking, it's the I can't be bothered to edit it. That's what I'm saying. If I could be bothered, I should edit this, is the point I was trying to make. For some reason, I kind of added about 13 words in there that I didn't need. Even more. Like, I read 40 words. 40 unnecessary words to say that I'm too lazy to edit. There. That could be said very quickly, John. But you didn't. You decided to say it in an incredibly long-winded and confusing way. Anyway, I'm still moving forwards very slowly. Yes, I know. Obviously, because I don't know what's going to happen at the time, I'm going forwards very carefully. It's the final mission of the game. So, you have to be a little bit patient. At the time, I didn't have to be patient because I didn't know what was coming up. And I guess, like, I may have projected a more tense atmosphere than I am now. Just sitting around on my seat, talking to a microphone. Knowing that I'm going to do fine because it's already happened. How am I supposed to make that tense, guys? I could have pretended. I could have been like, ooh, is it the final episode? Maybe I get frustrated and give up. Which would have been, you know, an option. Why I would have put a video up like 6 months afterwards if I just decided to not play anymore, I don't know, but it's a possibility, I'm just saying. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I want to surprise you. Maybe I want to convince people I finished the game and don't, you know. And you've got to get to the end of the video to find out. Maybe. So, beyond that shadowy corridor, there's a corridor there, and then after that's the final boss room. And, of course I have been there before, even in the videos. So I know there's some psychic dudes and some mutons to be aware of. Mutons on the side, psychic dudes right at the back. I did quite well. I just was unlucky enough that Buffy died the very first time. It would have been really nice if she didn't. It's what she does. She dies saving the world. It's kind of her thing. Yes, very slowly getting there. Nothing's going to attack me. But I don't know that, guys. I don't know. Nothing's not going to attack until I get to the final room. There's me trying to figure out the lift. Yeah, just right click up there, John. There we go. Lovely. We'll do the same with Bane. Basically wasting a turn here. If you don't use all your movement, it should give you an option to do the rest. No, the rest of the steps if you hadn't shot or something. Because it's kind of annoying. You can't. Move everyone forwards, John. Just take a sip of my apple and ginger. Tastes like apple and ginger. And it's good that it does. I'm looking at an Allen key. That's got nothing to do with anything. So, just thought I'd describe that. I'll put it down now. It's got nothing to do with the game. Don't know why I picked it up, to be honest. This music. You don't get a chance to kind of properly listen to it very often. Because obviously, normally I'm just into the game, being very nervous about dying. But that kind of the noise from earlier reminds me of the original games as well. I'll tell you the bit if it gets there again. Not these whoosh, news. It's the high-pitched wee. I can't do it. It's an alien noise, but it reminds me of the original Xcom, and it puts me on edge. It really does. Reminds me of terror sites with Easter Island heads. Don't know why all the islands had Easter Island heads, but so John of the past, obviously he suspects that something is important beyond that corridor, and he pretty much knows that this room is free to move about because there's somebody in that corridor right in the middle there doing nothing at all. So pretty much got the full range of movement because nothing's going to happen. We are 70% confident. I'm 100% confident, but he was 70% confident. Now, think, John, is this the best position all you guys can be in? Because I think I start now I'm going slightly forwards. I'm being more careful again. The room's clear, but slightly forward of the room, like so. I wasn't sure about, but now I know up to there is clear. So now I have free range of the room again. Now where am I going to put Buffy? My strongest person, the person who can't die. So yeah, I thought, have her hang back, have her in the middle where she can see things, that might be able to help. And do the same for Tom Hardy, of course, it makes sense. I shouldn't be leading with my sniper, even if it is the sniper that needs to do the cool thing. So that's not a wall, that's just where he could reach. But luckily nothing activated. Whatever, watch move on. See just how far we have to move. But it's kind of a good position. And so I was thinking, do I need to move the snipers? I could just keep them there. That's a bit risky, John. Don't. So might be a good time for a grenade. Just to scan beyond. Might be able to activate some stuff without going too close. Or not, you know, whatever. You see some ramps over there as well. The problem my guy's having, John of the past, is that he can't run in and have walls available. And that scares him. So yes, we're going to throw this radar scanner in. See if it helps. I don't see how that would help. All it would do, reveal the people early. So John's thinking, well, there's no enemies there. We can definitely run in. So, yeah. But we still want to be able to shoot. And yeah, I was surprised. I thought that would activate. But it didn't. It did not activate. So we're kind of safe to go at least to the point where Lucy Lawless is. And yeah, I don't think Bane can see from there, but never mind. I'm going to run one person foolishly in, or just go up to that kind of bit at the front. That's not covered. I don't know why you did that. Never mind. Drago. Let's all bunch up into grenade range, shall we? So I gotta say I've enjoyed myself. I don't know why I didn't record this all in one sitting. I was literally just, well, 2 episodes after all the rest. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I could have finished it so easily. But there you go. And so there's part of me going, do I move her in? Like, this is quite a big room. Maybe it isn't the final room. But I'm trying to figure out that now, and the camera only goes so far forwards to tell me. So, like, I'll put somebody there, and there we go. And I'm like, I've seen that dude. This is the final room. Ooh, but I've heard this before. Ooh. Look, they've got little rooms. Fair enough, but who are the outsiders? They drive the ships, but Who are they to the grand plan? I don't know. So there's a couple of psychic dudes. Gonna be summoned. Some mutons. Very scary. I suspect a couple more mutons will turn up during it. So so I'm scanning through and seeing like, oh, Hardy's got a shot. So yeah, I probably should have headshotted him, but there we go. 13, almost dead in that one shot. That muton. And he's got double tap. Unfortunately, he can only see that one person. But oh, she can aim for that dude. So I thought, why not? The headshot doesn't decrease the chances, and there you go. He took pride up. Pride? That's not a word. He took quite a whack there. So I thought, well, may as well double tap, right? Get that guy's the scariest one. So kill him first. Take out the rest of the room one by one. Be careful. And so I do that. And so see what happens. And it's the end. That's all I needed to do. Everyone's dead now. I was flabbergasted. I really was. I was like, what? That's all I needed to do was double tap that guy. Oh my god. I waited a bloody year to double tap. So here is the ending, guys. It needs some. That's the music to Final Fantasy, isn't it? It needs some action music. It needs some saving the world. But yeah, Buffy's like, well, no. Yeah, she knows the ship's gonna crash in and destroy the world, so she needs to. She's gonna give her life. Behaving like a dying star. If it was just like a star, we'd be screwed. We'd be utterly. If it was just like, it doesn't need to be a black hole. Like just right now, if it was behaving like a sun, i.e., if it had the mass of, a moon, bad things would happen at that range. But they're saying it's behaving like a dying star. My word, she'd be crushed. She's well beyond the event horizon at that distance, right? So yeah, she's given her life. Oh no, she's just stopping the. Yeah, so she stayed behind because she's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she What direction is the ship going in? It's a simple question, man. Going up. She's never coming home. No! Needed some action music there. But yeah, the world is saved. Apart from all those meteors that are going to screw people's lives up. And it's kind of like the start of the game. But 6 people left, only 5 people came back. But it's the end. Just like that. Well, it's going to be credits. We don't need to watch them. Yeah. Actually, I'll let this play out. Nothing happens. It just says it's the win. There you go. I'll let you read that. Second wave's been unlocked, which I will fiddle around with the options when I start the new game. I've been... Press OK, John, so people can read the bloody stats. John! I assume John does that at some point. There we go. Well, I've been John Proxy on channel John West, and this has been an XCOM Enemy Unknown Adventure, and I'll see you on the next adventure. And that's XCOM Enemy Within. Check it out. Yeah. Maybe put a comment or something. I don't know. I'll see you then.